I believe we used to call that on brand. Wait, have we been doing this so long we have callbacks now? Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 19 of the regular season, where the Astros win 8-1 over the Toronto Bluejays and win the three-game series against Toronto. I mean, yeah. That's about what I expected. Jose Barrios and Luis Garcia, who both have struggled mightily this season, both have easily their best games of the season. Luis Garcia might have had his best outing in his career and one of the best outings by an Astros pitcher in recent memory, maybe in the StatCast era, because holy God did he dominate. We've got to start with Luis Garcia. He is the story tonight. 7 innings of shutout baseball against a red-hot Toronto baseball club who is feeling good about themselves. They come out of that Tampa series winning 2 out of 3 against him. They were 13-0 when they entered. They take the game yesterday against the Astros. They're feeling good. Got some of the hottest hitters on the planet on that team. Have you seen Matt Chapman's OPS this season? It's ridiculous. And they could do nothing. They couldn't even make contact with his pitches. That's not an exaggeration. He had 23 swings and misses, 19 of which were on the cutter. It didn't look like anything mechanically changed. It just looked like his mindset changed. He simply put, had that dog in him. 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, no runs like I already said, 2 hits, 2 hard hit balls, and 7 innings of work. He completely stonewalled the Toronto Blue Jays. And then in a matter of seconds, Rafael Montero enters the game and almost undoes all of the work done by Luis Garcia. Leadoff single to Alejandro Kirk, then a double by Whit Merrifield makes it 2-1, and then back-to-back walks to Kevin Kiermaier and Nathan Lukes. And all of a sudden, a game that was just pure domination, the tying run is on third base, the bases are loaded for the top of the Blue Jays order with no outs. And then a beacon of light appears on the mound. It's Brian Abreu, and he's come to save us. A line out of George Springer to Alex Bregman. It is 3 years later, and I am still not used to saying that, by the way. Strikes out Bo Bichette swinging, and then a nice, simple, calming fly out to Jake Myers from Vlad Guerrero Jr. And bases loaded, no out, is put to bed. Brian Abreu, ice in his veins, an incredible performance in the 8th. And then the Astros thought it would be funny to score 6 runs in the bottom half of the 8th inning, because of course they did. The funniest part about that is Ryan Presley enters this game in the 9th inning. He pitched yesterday, and we can assume that the Astros made the call to the bullpen to warm up Ryan Presley under the assumption they'd go into the 9th inning with probably a 1-run lead. And so now you have Ryan Presley pitching a second game in a row on obviously short rest, but back-to-back nights, neither of which were a save situation for him. Now we talk about the Astros offense, which was pretty solid for the evening. The Astros get on the board early. This was in the 2nd inning, a 2-run RBI double from Jake Myers. It's nice to see him contribute while McCormick is on the IL. I still fully expect McCormick to come back and be the starting center fielder, and if he isn't, I'm going to cry a little bit inside. And then the 6th-run 8th inning would be a 2 RBI base hit from Jose Abreu, an RBI base hit from Kyle Tucker, and a 3-run shot from Jeremy Pena to make it 8-1, which would be your final score. I said yesterday in a rather defeated manner that I will never understand the Astros, and they are just beyond comprehension. They do whatever they feel like, and trying to use logic with them, at least early in the season, is futile. And I still feel that way, but I'm going to throw this opinion out in the void and hope it goes somewhere. I feel like tonight was the turnaround. I think that was the get-right game. And I can't pinpoint anything exact, but it just felt like the good old Astros. It just felt like that. It was a clutch pitching performance out of someone who, coming into the season, we were all pretty high on. The offense did enough to stick around into the game until they found a pitcher they could pounce on, and then when they had that opportunity, they did not miss once you got to that 8th inning. And you had a clutch performance out of the bullpen from Abreu. That felt quintessential Astros. That felt like them at their peak. I can't put my finger on it outside of just a gut feeling. I think that was the turnaround game. So even though the homestand ends 3 wins, 3 losses, and there were a couple of stinkers in those 3 losses, the Astros can leave it feeling pretty confident about themselves. They take a series against a very good Toronto Bluejays team, and now you head into a road trip where you get ready to take on in back-to-back series two of the top teams in baseball, in the Braves and Rays. The first game of that little stretch is Friday night, 7:20 Eastern, 6:20 Central. The Astros send Hunter Brown to the mound, and the Braves send Bryce Elder to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.